Yo, everyone. DrJaceAttorney here, back with another live reaction. This time for something super exciting. I did not expect we were ever gonna get something like this, although I did theorize that at some point, maybe in the future, we might, who knows. But we are going to do a live reaction to Sekiro, specifically the Sekiro anime titled Sekiro No Defeat. Interesting enough, not titled Shadows Die Twice. Very interesting choice of words there, but I'm excited, man. I don't know what this looks like. I don't know if it's gonna be like 3D animation like the JoJo Bizarre Adventure intros. I have no idea, but I am really excited nonetheless. Sekiro is one of my all-time favorite Souls-like games out there, and Jesus, I would probably put it as my favorite Souls-like game, period. But we'll talk about that towards the end. Let's watch the trailer. Let's see how it's like. And if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below what your favorite part in the trailer is. And click the bell icon so you don't miss a beat whenever we upload new content. Let's get this underway. I'm excited. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ba-bam. Oh, ooh, okay. I like this art style. It's been a long time. Oh, our boy Genichiro. Oh, God, that's clean. Ooh. Let me see how the movement is. Ooh, okay. I like this style. Ooh. Oh, God, this looks... Oh, man. Adapted from... Okay, Shadows Die Twice. The monkey boss, I love it. Ooh, brother. Ooh, oh, the immortal blue. Oh. Oh, after... Oh my God. Ew. Oh. Exclusively on Crunchyroll. Okay. Is that it? Wow, we didn't get really much. I mean, no, we did get a lot, but you know, it's in comparison, right? In comparison. Man, there's a lot to get in here. Wow. Okay, let's just take a look at the trailer itself. Obviously, it's gonna adapt the game. I wonder if it'll like add in like additional lore or context, or maybe it'll do its own thing. Maybe it won't do like a one-to-one adaptation from the video game. I hope it does, but maybe add a little bit of snippets of lore in there that help enhance the overall experience. But right away, you got the opening field when you're bringing I think his name was it Kudo? I think it was Kudo, the young master, and you get into the reed field, and right away, Genichiro, our favorite boss. I love Genichiro, dude. I don't know why. He's cool. I like fighting him. I like when Isshin like breaks out of his like spine or whatever. All of that is really, really cool. I love Genichiro. He's awesome. But right away, I wonder what animation studio is in charge of this. I feel like I should be able to tell from just what I've seen so far, but I don't have a beat on this. Maybe the description has it in the description box of the video, but yeah, no, this... I like this art style, and because of this art style, I feel like this is gonna be so clean. Oh man, that's a good shot right there. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is a good shot right there. I love that. This is gonna be good. Oh man, they're going to cook with this. Let's see. I wonder if we can notice anything strange or anything that we can pick up from the games. I mean, obviously, this is where he dies, right? This is where the Shadows Die Twice part comes in. He's gonna resurrect, and then, okay, right away, bam. Okay, this is the... And forgive me on the names. If you asked me a year ago, I could probably give you the names of these bosses, but I know who they are. Like, this is the boss on the horse that had the giant spear. I think his name started with a G. But this is the guy that, you know, charges you in the reed, not the reed field, but in the battlefield, in the open battlefield with all the corpses and everything. One of the easiest bosses in the game, but still nonetheless, I'm sure it's gonna be a cool moment in the anime. Right here is the monkey. I think this is one of the monkeys from when you ascend into like the spirit realm, and you have to like find like 3 or 5 monkeys to kill or whatever. I think this is one of the monkeys, so this might be from that part of the game. Is he wearing something different here than what he is earlier? Or is it the same? I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know why. So we have Kudo having bad dreams of our main boy going in and you know, murdering these monkeys. I forget her name. It was Lady something. She's the one that, you know, she can what was the item that you could bring in where she like cleanses? No, oh my god. Dragon tears, right? Dragon tears. She could take dragon tears and basically cleanse the world of dragon rot if you die too many times and started having NPCs get infected. So that was her deal. That was her deal. Let's see, what else do we have here? There's the bamboo field. I wonder who he's fighting here. I wonder who's burning this letter. There's his robotic arm. That's gonna have cool moments. And right here, the immortal blade. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick to see him unsheath that. That's gonna be really awesome. What's he doing here? Is he hiding like under the covers from something? I am not sure. I am not sure. But oh god, this is gonna be so clean. Who is he fighting right here? Oh, I know who he's fighting right there, but I'm trying to see, is that just another horse guy? Okay. I think it is. I think it is. But right here, bam, that's Madam Butterfly. That or Lady Butterfly, that is Madam Butterfly. Is that right there? Does he like, is that the finishing move where like he stabs her? Is that what's going on? And like through the back? Because that's gonna be sick. And then Owl, oh my god, the Owl fight is gonna be so. Oh, actually, no, yeah. He does stab her right here. Yeah, he does. I wonder. I feel like I should know this as well. Who is this? Who is this right here? I wonder who this is. I mean, that's Wolf right there, right? Yeah, that's Wolf. I mean, maybe that was like one of his early kills that he got when Owl recruited him. What's this? Random guy with spear. I like that after image technique that he does there. That part is really cool. That after image part, like, you can't do that in the game. Well, right? Can you do that in the game? I don't think you can. And I platted the game. I don't remember doing an after image technique, but that's sick. That's skip. Wow. All of this looks great. All of this looks great. Guys, let me tell you, my Souls-like experience is relatively new. I've never, like, up until I want to say 2021, maybe 22. I was never really a big fanatic into the Souls genre. I just didn't like the idea of playing a game that's going to make you frustrated and like it's really difficult and kills you at like every 5 seconds. It's like I play video games to have a good time, to relax, have fun, the whole 9 yards. So the Souls-like genre never really appealed to me. And that's why I never got into Dark Souls or, you know, those early FromSoft games. But it wasn't until, I want to say it was like the beginning, no. It was either towards the end of 2022 or beginning of 2023. I played Elden Ring for the first time. I think, and my years might be wrong because I don't even remember when exactly did Elden Ring come out. What year did that come out? Let me just double check that real quick. Elden Ring release date, because that way I can give you guys an accurate date. Yeah, February 2022. So Elden Ring, I did not play until either end of 22, early 2023. So it was about like maybe a year or so later after Elden Ring came out that I finally like got into it. And I fell in love with it. I'm like, oh my god, I get it. I get it. I know why people like FromSoft games. This game is so much fun. It's addicting. I love it. And right away, that caused my ever-ending spiral towards trying FromSoft games, or rather Souls-like games in general. And assuming I'm not mixing up my timeline here, the next Souls-like game I played, I believe, was Sekiro. And let me tell you, man, I loved Sekiro. Honestly, the game is extremely difficult, but if you guys have seen me like on live streaming the game, which I'm sure there's a playlist somewhere here for Sekiro that you can check out. But man, streaming Sekiro, playing Sekiro was so much fun. I love the difficulty, the lore, the combat system, the boss fights. It kicked my ass, don't get me wrong, but I still loved every second of it. And the entire time, part of me was wondering, like, man, they could make a sick ass anime about this. But, you know, Sekiro, I think, came out in like 2018, 2019. By the time I was playing it, I think it was already 2024. So I'm like, listen, the Sekiro hype train has long since sailed off. We're never, ever going to see a Sekiro 2 or a Sekiro anything, really. Hell, we didn't even get DLC for Sekiro, which is very odd. Usually, most FromSoft games have like an expansion or DLC of some sort. Bloodborne had the Old Hunters. You know, Elden Ring had Shadow of the Erdtree. All the Dark Souls games, for the most part, I think had DLC. Am I missing anything else from Souls-like games? I'm sorry, from FromSoft games. I don't think I am. The point is, Sekiro didn't really have anything in terms of like a sequel or expansion. But let me tell you, I always wondered, one of the endings in Sekiro, and comment section, let me know the name of the ending. I don't know the name, but I remember the general synopsis because I got all the endings. I platted the game. I'm telling you, I loved this game. I got all the trophies on PSN and everything. One of the endings in Sekiro was, I believe it was Wolf, right? Allying himself with, and I forget her name, but it's the other, not the is it the immortal child? It was the girl, the little girl that's supposed to be like another version or another type of kid that's similar to Kudo. I hope his name is Kudo, man. I hope I'm remembering these names right. But basically, long story short, Wolf, you know, gives his, you know, respects, pays his respects to Kudo, because I think in this ending, Kudo, actually, you know what? No. I think the girl absorbs Kudo, and now Kudo lives inside of the girl. Listen, man, the point is, what I'm trying to say, the girl and Kudo end up leaving the land that they're from, which is like this Japanese-inspired land, and they end up going to the West. They end up going to the West. I think it was to find, like, if there were more dragons, or find the source of the dragon tears, something like that. Basically, hey, we're leaving the land that we know, and we're off to grander adventures, wherever that leads us. That ending, for me, always seemed canon in a way, because it left the door open to make a potential Sekiro 2 if FromSoft ever wanted to revisit this franchise again. So I always wondered, man, I know technically none of the endings in FromSoft games are canon. Like, you know, it's just whichever one you want is the one that's canon. But that specific ending in Sekiro was the only one where it's like, Wolf lives and he goes off on an adventure. He doesn't like seclude himself and become like the old, what was that guy's name? The old, not the carpenter, but the guy that like makes the upgrades for your weapons. That he doesn't become a recluse, basically. That ending specifically, he goes out and continues on the adventure. And so I say all this, right? Because my next question is, why make an anime in 2025? You know, the Sekiro hype train has already, it's been what, 6 years at this point? Sekiro came out, and actually, because I looked up Elden Ring, I might as well look up. when was Sekiro's release date? I'm pretty sure it was 2019. Yeah, March of 2019. So that's 6 years. Why 6 years later are they now deciding, hey, you know what will make a dope ass anime? Sekiro, that game from 2019. Because now it also begs the question, do they have plans for additional Sekiro stuff? Can this maybe go in line with FromSoft releasing I don't know, like an expansion to the original Sekiro, or maybe greenlighting a Sekiro 2? I don't know, because I just wonder why 6 years later. There's always a purpose to all of this stuff. And oh man, I mean, I'm here day one. You're gonna see live reactions from me for the Sekiro anime 1000%. But that's my question. Why now? Why now? Either way, I'm excited. I can't wait to see how they adapt this, if they add extra lore bits, if they maybe pave the way for a sequel. And actually, that's the other thing too. How is the death going to be handled in this anime? Like, is the main character just going to die whenever it's convenient? Or is it, I mean, I don't know. It'll be a very interesting thing to adapt into this. How is Dragonrot going to be addressed? Can he cleanse the world of Dragonrot with the dragon tears in the anime? A lot of questions for sure, but the blood is there. That's always good to see. And interesting change of name. Sekiro, no defeat. And now that I'm looking at it, I wonder, why is the R painted like this? Yeah, when you look at the original Sekiro font, it's just, you know, the entire word Sekiro is just spelled in the same font. And then it says, you know, shadow die twice at the bottom. Why is the R given so much emphasis? Could it have a hidden meaning? Could it be retribution? I don't know. Retribution, can you imagine? Why is the R like this? Is it just a stylistic choice? Or is it a hint at something later that they'll reveal down the line to show, hey, we're going to be making more Sekiro projects, whether it's more animes, more games. Hell, maybe they'll make an anime adaptation of that ending that I just told you about. Maybe no game in the future, but if you want to see additional Sekiro stuff where he goes off to the west or goes out west, you got it in an anime. Assuming, you know, which ending are they going to pick? There's, I think, 3 or 4 endings in Sekiro. So which ones are they going to decide to adapt? That's going to be a good question too. But yeah, no release date from what I could see here. Could be this year, could be next year. No idea. But let me know what you all think down in the comments below. Are you excited for a Sekiro anime? Do you, out of the FromSoft games lineup, do you think Sekiro is the one that deserves an anime? Me personally, yes. If you ask me which of the FromSoft games that I've played, and really the ones that I have little information on, like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, if you were to give any of them an extended adaptation outside of a video game, give it to Sekiro. Give it to Sekiro. This game deserves it, and I'm excited. I'm all hyped. But I want to know what you guys have to say in the comments below. What do you think about this? And what is your hopes of the future of Sekiro? Should this pave the way for additional content? We might get games. We might get more animes with this. Let's see. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you stay up to date whenever we upload new content. And we'll see you on the next one, folks. DJA signing off. See you next time.